Mark and Los, co-founders of App Studio Danger Testing. Is that how you would describe it? How would you describe it?
We're still not sure. Yeah. we started as boy band. It's changing from that, but yeah, we live in the ambiguity of everything it can be.
I love it. I love it. But like roughly, how can people think of some of the work that you guys do?
Well, I think that I say that we're like an app collective, not a rap collective.
Uh-huh.
And we drop a new app every week. So we're sort of like experimenting with software as a new medium of expression and storytelling, the same way that movies, music, every other art form is. That AI bringing the cost of coding down to zero
Mhm.
is gonna it clearly already enabled like weirdos like us that want to tell our stories in like more immersive ways
Mhm.
through apps, through websites, and you get to be the main character this time.
Mhm. And I want to pull something up on screen so that people can see it. I'm going to pull up appstar.world. Does that feel like the best way to illustrate the breadth?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to give a visual for people who aren't familiar, I just feel like it gives a good sense of like the variety of stuff that you guys build. And I want to talk about all of this. But I guess before we talk about that, it's incredible. I mean, we had you on the show, I don't know, 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And it was such a joy to have you on. And then it felt like, I guess you guys just feel so of the moment. And also we're early to what I feel like is happening now around vibe coding and AI tools. Like you were talking about this, whatever, 6 months ago, and you guys had been doing it by then, like already for however long. And so I guess like first thing is just, I don't know, acknowledgement that like you guys have been in the game and now everyone's like jumping on the vibe coding and like apps as media story and you guys are first. So I think just like
Thank you.
some acknowledgement there. And yeah, it's just like it must be so fun for you guys to be in a sweet spot. Like, does it feel like there's been an energy shift, or do you feel like you just have been like heads down shipping and building and like don't feel it?
I don't think there's an energy shift,
Okay.
but it is. Yeah, we looked around like 2 days ago and we're like, the world we talked about like a year ago is actually here now,
Totally.
and it happened so fast. Like we didn't expect that. And I also think like that jump with agents and Claude and Codex was another like insane
Yeah.
moment that like, yeah, the world is here now.
Totally. And I remember you, Los, last time we had you on, you sort of talking about this vision of building an apps and that we're no longer constrained by our ability to do it. We're just constrained by like the idea, it's ideas at this point because we can build anything. And like, we're here.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I just like, it's just so cool. And I feel like you guys are just such an incredible like expression of what's happening now. And I'm just like so happy to see it. So with all that said, I want to talk a little bit about how you guys bring an idea to life. Like so you guys have an idea in your office. What's the process look like?
Yeah, it's interesting. It feels like it's low-key different every single week.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I would say typically the week that we drop an app, most of those times the idea for the app is we come up with it Sunday, or sometimes in some cases even like 48 hours before we drop the
Okay.
app. Like what we have like a list of like a bunch of app ideas.
Mhm.
And the procedure usually is just like between like everyone on the team, is just best app idea wins, you know?
Do you guys like have a stand-up meeting in the morning and you're like, okay, let's go around and talk about ideas? Or you're just constantly percolating on stuff and you're like, okay, let's jump on this one this week?
It's constant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we talked to Gabe from Mischief a bit, and they have like this whole process machinery about ideas. I don't think we have that yet. Maybe we need to do a better job, but it's
Mhm.
like all very free spirited, on the hunt for ideas all the time and talking about ideas all the time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there was this one moment where I think it was like the most like at least like verbal intention that I've seen like out of our team,
Mhm.
where we dropped this app called Link Bouquet,
Mhm.
which is
I'm gonna
like,
bring it up because
okay,
that's one of the good ones. Yep. Mhm.
let's go. Yeah, it's like instead of like sending like a bouquet of like flowers to your crush, you could send like a bouquet of like IG Reels, like Spotify links, like Substack, Letterbox, etc.
Hmm.
And we like chose like the team curated like really cool flowers that would make sense for the site. But the idea like behind that one, how it was achieved, it was like we had like 3 other app ideas that week.
Hmm.
And then but the thing was, it was like the season was just starting. We dropped 2 apps before that were really cool. Maybe like you would, if this was like movie comparison, like cult classics almost, like
Which were those?
it was one that was called Anatomy of a Lobster,
Okay.
which was you could, drag and drop personalities types for your AI agent. And then there was one that we did for this artist Ass Pizza, but there were like real like deep cuts.
Hmm.
And we were like feeling like, okay, it's been like a month since we had like a true banger.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And this
You
man,
guys want a blockbuster? Uh-huh.
yes, yeah. And so Mark was like, every app idea was like, no, it's not good. We need a banger. We need a banger. We're like, okay, it's Valentine's Day. And we're just like, everything happens in just like this one Telegram chat.
Uh-huh.
And we sort of like forced the banger into existence.
Hmm.
And we're like, would you say it happened that way?
Yeah, and once we are set on an idea, the work happens really fast.
Okay.
Like there's very few ideas we work on for like a month or 3 weeks. Yeah.
And tell me about like how you then bring it to life. Are you guys in Claude Code? Like what's it look like from idea to iteration?
It usually starts with like one of us doing like a big chunk of the foundation and like work.
Mhm.
And then I like the comparison of like painting. Then I like send it to Lowe's or like our team and like someone paints over something.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, for Link Bouquet, I do like the basic setup, and it's all very fast. And like a lot of like before drop day is like really hard. We work until like 4 or 5 a.m.
Yeah.
But like I really like this sprinting, and then Friday is like very relaxed. But yeah, we work really fast, and then just like
What's so funny?
No.
move apps back and forth between us.
Well, I think it's interesting. So it's like, okay, you typically for like a lot of our apps, there's like these like Mark led apps and like Los led apps.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's
So
Uh-huh.
like,
Uh-huh.
like that one, like the Link Bouquet one was actually very Mark led one,
Okay.
which means like in the upcoming to it, maybe I'll be like coding like 10% of the app,
Hmm.
but I'm usually just like chilling or like
Uh-huh,
doing
uh-huh,
random
uh-huh.
shit. But like the issue is like if the app blows up on Twitter, it's like bringing it to Instagram. So like now like Mark, after grinding for 72 hours, gets this moment of relaxation.
Mhm.
And then now it's like time for me to wake up and like assemble like a weird group of like 7 influencers that I've been, well, not influencers, just like UGC creators or something
Yeah.
that I've been like slowly like in talking stage with like for like a month. And it's like, oh, okay, wait, now it's time. And it's like now my 48-hour sprint
Yeah. Yeah.
of like,
Yeah.
can we get one banger reel or like TikTok
Mhm.
of this app to blow up in like the native language of the audience that it's for? And it's like we don't typically, I don't say we do that for every single drop,
Mhm.
but one where it's like so obvious that there's like we're leaving 1 million views on the table on Instagram.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, we'll force the function for 48 hours and like make it happen.
Yeah. And the distribution is just as important as the building of the app, it seems as though. Like,
Yeah.
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 And that lives in your land, or is that also a shared
I
fund?
would say it's shared for sure. It's sort of
Yeah.
why we started danger testing in a way,
Okay.
where it's like I was coming off a year where like pre-GPT, I dropped 6 apps in a year.
Hmm.
And none of them got like any usage, any attention, but I was really happy because my friends liked it.
Hmm.
And then suddenly like someone made a TikTok about one of them and it like blew up.
Is this the Labubu one?
This was a dating app
Okay.
I made where the only person you can match with was me.
Oh, right. Yeah. 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 Incredible.
So it was like sort of
Classic.
Incredible. Like truly incredible stuff. Yeah.
thank you. So like that's very danger testing in a way.
Hmm.
And it was like I was confused because I made the app and everyone told me if I just make the thing that is like the thing that people would want, that
Yeah.
people would just find it.
Yeah.
So I made it and no one found it. And suddenly, because a TikTok was made about it, like now it's like, so this was a dormant banger. And then Mark was sort of like dealing with stuff where he was like working on this really, really sick app for a while and like no one used it. So we both had like danger testing sort of started as almost like therapy for distribution
Yeah,
anxiety.
yeah.
And we were like, okay, like we're going to freaking figure this out together with just one app. And now
Yeah.
we've dropped 36 or something.
Natasha and I also have gone through a very similar path, and I've heard there's this saying where it's like the first time founder will always like think they have a great idea and build a product, and then try and find the audience and the distribution for it, and then the second time founder who has made that mistake will never do that again, and they're like distribution first,
Right.
and it seems like that's the path that you guys went down as well. Okay, what I love about AppStar is it's and like the library, I guess, is that it really like speaks directly into this idea that the vibe coder is the talent, and that the showing their track record of creativity is like the hook. And talk me through like
Ooh.
how that came to life for you guys and like how it's working right now.
Yeah, I think when we started in 24, like a lot of people were talking about software as content
Yeah.
and building products for that. And Los and I were doing it, but it didn't feel like, so we would be like the perfect creator for like all of these platforms.
Yeah.
But like none of them felt welcoming to us, or like they solved our problem, which is distribution. So we always had in mind that like if we find the right form factor, we're gonna build like the YouTube for apps
Yeah.
for ourselves first.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's our. I think we come from it from we want this for us
Totally.
and like as a creator. So we are now trying to build like the tools we need and the platform we want, and hope that it works for other creators.
I
as
love
well.
that. So yeah, if you're an app creator, a vibe coder, and you're watching, definitely publish your thing to appstar.world. Some apps I'm seeing, the Strava receipt generator, turn your workouts into a work of art. Siggy's that app. Oh, I loved this one. The Chinese cigarette packs archive. Really a fascinating one to scroll through. iMatcha, iBeer, but for matcha, that looks like it was yours. Zoom Timothy, jump on meeting with Timothy. That was probably around the Marty Supreme. Really funny stuff. Tell me about like, do you guys have a favorite child?
Love all my children.
Hard to pick. You love them all equally.
Yeah, I don't. Not really.
Yeah.
We're also you're only as good as your last app.
Uh-huh.
So so yeah.
I would say I'm always most excited about what we're dropping next.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you dropping next?
Do you want to talk about this Thursday?
I don't
Really?
think so. Yeah,
I can
we need to show it.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
okay.
I can pitch it. Okay, we have this friend who's like one of the fastest bike couriers in New York, and it's like very crazy. Like the bikes don't have brakes and they go really fast.
Oh, okay.
so
The bikes
he's
don't
like-
have brakes?
No brakes. They like scoot around to
Oh my
like
gosh,
and like
okay.
don't stop at red lights. It's pretty crazy stuff.
Okay.
And he's trying to bike from Osaka to Tokyo in 22 hours.
Okay.
And we were like, he's so cool. Like, let's just make an app around him.
Okay.
So now we created like this live location sharing website almost, where
Okay.
it shows him going from Osaka to Tokyo in 22 hours with like a route. And the UI is pretty sick. There's this artist called Lambo, and he's
Mhm.
like a graffiti artist. So he hand painted or like sprayed a map of Japan. And like all the UI is pretty handcrafted. Yeah, it looks beautiful. You're gonna see it on
Wow.
Thursday.
Okay. So that drops on Thursday?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
kind of like sport meets
Yeah.
art meets apps. And this one is like another cult classic. Like this will probably not blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And are you guys like, how are you innovating on the UI stuff? Like, are you bringing in artists, or like, is that part of just the creative process in terms of how it comes to life, each one?
Yeah, I think it's sort of like one of the most unique things about us, where it's like we're almost like so post tech in a sense, where it's like, the people that are like on the squad, it's like, okay, so like illegible to like, okay, you could not fit into this box that like a tech career would provide for you.
Yeah.
Like, but you could potentially be like the creative director of Palace,
Mhm. Mhm.
or you could be like working at like a movie studio right now, writing for characters. And it's like we bring in people, or it's like it doesn't matter. We have people that have like the best education and people that have like dropped out of high school. Like we have people that have no idea, have never designed an app before, but have done animation.
Yeah.
And we like have like we're able to sort of as a result of that, it's like, okay, like you couldn't fit in like your corporate environment, but like your ADHD is actually perfect.
Yeah.
And it's like so it's like a feature of this environment. And
Yeah.
like even this app, I think is like this is like what tech is going to look like in like 10 years
Yeah.
is how we see it.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're not even into eligibility anymore. I don't really care if like, it's completely understood now. I
Yeah.
think illegible is actually the sickest thing where it's like this person, like if they were be working at a job, they would literally be like making t-shirts right now or like
Mhm.
designing like creative for like some huge brand. And instead they're like working on an app and it leads to like the coolest app you've ever seen,
Yeah.
you know?
What's the like so many of these are ephemeral. They live on through App Store and through wherever other platforms that they are, but they're intentionally ephemeral. It seems like they have their moment and their viral moment, and then people can keep using them. But I suspect that usage drops. What's like that that's what it is and you're at peace with that? Is there any like tension with trying to create something that has a longer shelf life or monetizable? Like, do you guys think in those terms, or are you just like, it's for the creativity, it's for shipping it, that's what we're doing?
Yeah. Like I feel like for me, my KPIs are closer to like a TikToker than they are
Yeah.
like a traditional software engineer. Like what I'm interested in most is like not how many times you use this creation, but closer to like a rapper, like how many of my songs you're going to listen to.
Yep.
Like, are you going to listen to my new one? Because like, and I think that's what like App Star really is. Like, it's
Mhm.
not a rap star, it's not a movie star, it's not a basketball star, but it's about the journey. It's
Mhm.
about the creator. It's about their story.
Yeah.
Like you're interested in that basketball player because of where they came from. You're interested because of what they had a bad season last season, and now they have something to really go for as they're on a new team. I'm interested in the same thing that, the same reason why you follow Larry David to see why is he making a new season when he could have kept working on the last
Mhm.
season. He could make every season, he could go back and make every season way better. And of course, it has replay value. But what's most interesting is the world is changing. Larry David's life is changing. My life is changing. If my love life is changing, you're going to see the update of it, not through a Substack post, but through an app.
Yeah, it's an artist's journey that we're watching.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's incredible. Okay, tell me about the most unexpected or like outsized reaction you guys got to an app, and like,
It probably was the season-ending one.
yeah.
Um, yeah,
We can show you this
Which one?
one
Which
too.
is it?
I
If
don't
you-
think it's working. We're out of credits, but
You can go to dangertesting.com.
Okay.
It's the most recent one. It's called
it's Fruitiger Arrow, and it was
Zero.
like Fruitiger Zero, yeah.
Okay.
And it was like we came from it of like building a V0 clone, and it created like these Fruitiger Arrow websites, and we were sitting in the office. It's like 1 a.m. and we're like, okay, now we need to push this out. What are we gonna tweet?
Uh-huh.
And there's like a song playing, and Lois is like, "What time is the song from?" And we're like
Okay.
2009. And then we just tweeted, "Make websites like it's 2009," with like any afterthought.
I'll pull it off the screen, but keep going.
Yeah, and then it got like absolutely canceled on Twitter, like murdered.
For,
It was
for
crazy.
what? Was there some
because it's I think
cultural context that I'm missing? On
yeah,
it?
because
Okay.
it's like not really websites from 2009. Like websites in 2009 look different. And we're
Oh,
like, we didn't even.
oh, I see. Design Twitter came for you
Yeah.
because of
No, I think it's like it was more than design Twitter. It was like I don't know. Like I think the quote tweets hating on it got like 5-6 million impressions.
oh my gosh.
And like 50,000 to 80,000 likes
What, because it didn't look like a website from
from
2009?
2009. Yeah.
Okay, well,
And
I
like,
mean,
I got like a ton of death threats, like 30 or something. I think we tried to unpack it, and I guess the emotional thing is like people felt like we kind of are erasing their
okay, the
childhood
millennials
memories.
came for you. The millennials who want their sacred texts preserved were
Yeah,
upset with you.
We got a lot of hate for being 14-year-olds that like try to build websites now,
Uh-huh.
which I feel like is a compliment. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's great. I love a unexpected
Yeah,
hate. But
yeah.
what about unexpected love?
I think like it's interesting.
We don't expect a lot of things when dropping apps. I think
Yeah.
we're always open to like something big happening
Uh-huh.
or like nothing happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys are at peace. Your hearts are
Yeah,
open.
it's like
Whatever happens
the
is gonna
attention
happen.
arena,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
cold
Just
blooded.
take your shots and
Yeah.
see what happens.
Yeah, but I think it is interesting to see like that caption, like where it's like make websites from 2009. Like, I mean, we didn't really. We had someone on the team, to be honest, that I could have listened to that said something feels off about this. I'm like, it's fine.
Well, but also like all's
Yeah, we
fair in the
don't
attention
care.
economy.
Yeah.
Like every
Yeah.
at a certain point, like people are paying attention, and that's great, right?
Right. It did turn into like 2,000 App Star users.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful. That's a gorgeous thing. Okay, you guys are like so fun. I just anyone who's watching, please follow them, follow all their apps. If you're a creator, please put your app on App Star. Okay, before we go, dream collaboration.
South Park, Trey Parker, Matt Stone, please like respond to my DMs.
Let's make it happen. Are you aligned?
Yeah, I'm going with it.
Yeah. Any specific vision?
No, we'd probably figure it out that day.
Okay. I love it. Well, thank you guys both for
Thank you for
coming
having
on.
us.
We'll
Thank
have to
you.
have you on next time.
Yeah.
Great.
Hell yeah. So fun.